Cody here. Thought I'd chronicle my NES collection. Gonna try to be fast because got a lot of games here. Gonna start off with the games I don't play. I haven't played yet. Commando, haven't played it. I ought to play these sometime. Hogan's Alley, haven't hooked that up yet. Anticipation, that actually looks interesting. Some kind of like party game. I haven't played Shinobi yet. I am soon. The Goonies 2. I wasn't really thrilled with this. I kind of bought this from a friend because I felt sorry for him, but I may play it sometime. Now, games I have played, and a lot here. This is Stepped On. I don't know if it was me or my brother, but yeah, it got cracked. Sometimes when you leave your games on the floor, this happens. But this is Tiny Toon Adventures. Fun game. You get to pick between different characters to be and stuff, and I like the cartoon, and it's real simple, but real nice, polished platform in action. Liked it. Legacy of the Wizard. I got stuck in this. It's really confusing, kind of. It was for me when I was younger. I haven't played it in a long time. But it seemed like you have to go back and choose a different character to prolong your journey to the next stage. Metal Gear. Good game. RC Pro AM. You gotta get used to that controls, but once you do, it's a blast. Friday the 13th. Kind of a craptacular game. Super Mario 3. Probably the best game on the NES. Yeah. Tetris. Classic. I know my mom loves it. There's that. The Adventure of Link, which is Zelda 2. Fun. Interesting. Yeah, it's fun to play around. It's a good game. Excitebike. I don't know, for the longest time I used to call this Excitebike, but there's no A there. It's Excitebike. But yeah, nonetheless, classic. Only problem with this is I wish it was longer. I've reviewed it in the past. The Legend of Zelda, the classic, original, top-down view game, RPG. They kind of just set the stage for everything else. So it's fun. The Empire Strikes Back. That's actually a pretty cool game. It follows the movie really nicely. As far as I've gotten, I haven't gotten terribly far, but I gotten past the snow bear creatures, and then I guess polar bears, and then I think I got past the stage where you have to trip down these huge robotic the machines on the cover right there. And then I got to one stage where I think I was in the Death Star or something, and messed up from then on. Double Dragon, good game. Wish it was co-op though, like the arcade version. That sucks, but it's a good game. Bases Loaded, it's okay. Jaws, I reviewed it, pretty terrible. Terminator. I got this at a GameStop. I don't know if you remember GameStops, but they used to be not GameStops, but a movie stop. And they used to be like Blockbuster's rival, at least around where I lived. But the thing about this Terminator game is the jumping is weird because it's like I think it's B to jump and A to shoot, which is kind of ass backwards, but you get used to it after a while, but if they fix that, it'd been much more enjoyable. Burger Time. That game, it's simple, but it's addictive. It's fun. It's a good game. I mean, I get sick of it really fast, though, but it's fun. Operation Wolf. I never really got into shooting games like a lot of other people do, but I mean, I'll play them from time to time. Silent Service. It's like saying that name. It's funny. It's like, what's happening? I'm giving her the silent service. Spy vs. Spy. Great little Mad TV short comic. They also made the shorts for Mad TV the show. Mad Magazine, of course. Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. Love this game. I actually beat it back in 2007. I mean, that's kind of recent, with my brother. Real fun. Good two-player action. I love simultaneous play. That is huge for me. If you have simultaneous play in the game, I'm there because it's so much fun doing these beat 'em ups or platforms with a friend or your brother or just someone else. So I'm really I like multiplayer games, but simultaneous play games awesome. What's this, Yoshi's Cookie or something? I forget what they call it. It just says Yoshi on it, but it's where you match up stuff. My mom used to love this. She loved it. I guess Brindle Floss, that guy, he's right. I mean, women love the puzzlers, Tetris, Yoshi, Cookie, whatever that is. They may just call it Yoshi. Mega Man 3, only Mega Man I own, but it's my favorite, easily. Well, duh. But I mean, I think if I had all, was it like 7 for the NES or 6, I would have chose this one anyway. Pro Wrestling, just kind of a knockoff. It's alright. Ice Hockey, classic. This is the 3. You could have the 2, or you could have the 1, and I got the 3. This is Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers, Duck Hunt, and the Track and Field. And they actually made the Track and Field just one Track and Field cartridge, and some kids have that. It's kind of rare now because you don't see them, because they bundled it really fast with the rest. And that's Nintendo's smart. They got them all together. It's a good package, especially Mario Brothers. But you had the fun with the attachments with the 2 other games. You got the lightsaber into the action, and you got the mat, the weird little A and B mat. Narc, I got this recently. I actually played it quite recently. It's really interesting. It's a shooter game, and it's just real fast paced and everything. You're shooting all kinds of crap in it. But just say no. I like the packaging, but I don't know. I died too fast in it. I guess I suck. I probably suck at it. I didn't get too far, but I have fun while I was playing it, so that's what counts. And you get to shoot dogs, which is kind of inhumane, but hey. I remember when that movie stop closed down, my mom got me this RBI Baseball 3, which is my favorite out of all the RBI baseballs. Well, it's the last installment of the NES version, and I like it a lot. It's a fun game, and I remember, it's funny, I got it in the hard case, which I like, and I also got the player's guide, and there it is. It's one of those Tengen, whatever they call that company that rips things. It's in their kind of their funny black case. See, it's kind of weird looking. And see, most games, the port is at the bottom. See, like this, and this blows up here. It's kind of weird, kind of freaky. Gotta get used to it. I mean, it's looking right at you though. If you put it in, not a sliding NES, but in a top loader, it's upside down. But anyway, fun game. I remember during the baseball strike, it has a feature where you can watch games, and I was big into baseball, so I would watch a bunch of games, load them up, sim them, and see what happens and stuff. And that was a lot of my summer, which is pathetic, but it was fun. I beat the game. It's really fun. There's a team in there. I think it's one of the Cardinals, and they just are speedy as hell. And I love the speed because in the game you can kind of by the way it's set up. Sometimes the player throws late to second base or third base. You could get inside the park home runs. You could get triples much easier, doubles, stuff like that. So if you could trick it right, and you got speedy guys, you can run all over the place. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's a fun game. It's classic. I mean, it kind of wrote everything about baseball and the NES for me. But oh yeah, I used to be the Cardinals, and they had Vince Coleman and Willie McGee, and you could oh my gosh, you could blaze those bases with those guys. So yeah, that's it. I'll update with any other new additions later.